And there we go. Well, welcome back to Terracotta Survival. My name is Jamie. This is going to sound really weird to everyone that I'm streaming to, but I've just cut the VOD in half so that you guys can still grab episodic content on YouTube. On the YouTubes. Ah! No, not what I wanted. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try and be slightly cunning. So we're going to use the technique that we used in the maze. Oh, there we go. I'm going to try and build a channel all the way around the room. And the channel will not interfere with... Oh, that was good. Yeah, baby. The channel should not interfere with the way we walk, talk, or otherwise. But it will look boss. That is, of course, a technical term. I always find you get really good corner pieces if you kind of aim. So we want it to bend round to our left here. So if you kind of aim in the corner at the back, it always it tends to end up in your muscle memory after a while. So we want this one to bend. So I'm just gonna stick it in there. There we go. Boom. Now that little channel runs all the way around the room. Nice. I do know what we need next. Oh, that's pretty. Yellow? Yellow. Yeah, let's do that. So we take these out of the corners, allowing for a little bit of gradient. Spot the Egypt who didn't come in here with any orange. Terracotta. Me. Okay, November and Castro, the reason that Blue Castro keeps on changing colours is because I don't think Castro has specifically chosen a colour yet. I think people get their colours chosen for them randomly until you say, I want to be green, or I want to be magenta, or whichever. At that point, I think that the colour is, because I've seen this with quite a few other people who have had the same issue. So we've got orange going on there. And then we shall gravitate toward white right in the middle. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Does that not look pretty cool? Chat, you're up. No, I don't think it. I don't think it's a /me. It's not the sort of thing that you would fall into accidentally, is it? Okay, that's enough charcoal for that. What do I need? Oh, that's what I need. Yep. Let's do it. Just going to cheat a little bit though. Yeah, November has spotted what I'm trying to do. There we go. That's down infinite water source, good. One block there. There. One in the middle. One in the corner. Middle. Corner. And I think we shouldn't be moving at all. Yep. Okay, so that's all good. And now as I break all these, they just... That's it. And we're good. Lovely. Mmm. Tasty. I just realised 5x5 we're going to need 25 glass. That's only 11. Do. Unless I am allowed to give the bride away. You look radiant, cousin. That's a really, really, really bad Sean Connery. But if you can tell me what film it's from, I will give you 20 diamonds. No lava. Or lava? No lava. Yeah, I'm not. I thought I'd probably learned my lesson where the hot stuff is concerned. Okay, we need some more sand. Do I have any sand? Tiny, tiny amount of sand there. Look, 6 million glass just sitting in there. Bosh. There we go. Ta-da! Let's make some torches. Don't worry, we'll get to the other side of that. Oh yay, swing and a miss. We will silk touch that at some point. Don't worry. You are, yes, you are a lovely shade of purple now. Castro, nicely done. Nicely done. There we go. And the only reason there I've used blocks instead of panes is because every time I run through here I'll get caught on the... it'll be a saga. It'll be a whole thing. So there we are, we have some funky water underneath. The rotunda is more or less there. It does need a roof. So let's work on that, shall we? What do I have lots of? Not much is kind of the answer there. We can again get away with a nice we can again get away with a nice sort of skylight. November, those numbers, I'm not entirely sure that they are the correct numbers. It's interesting. Unless, of course, it randomizes the first one just to keep everyone on their toes. That's possible. I'm just going to refresh my stream as well, guys. It's doing that flickering thing, which I'm really not that fond of. Yeah, so currently the results for the poll are 4 people say 6 small Steam cards. Which works. Gives everyone slightly worse than a 1 in 8 chance, I think. Okay. That's what we were doing. We need to make the roof. Let's cheat again and use our cobblestone. Encore une fois. Yeah. This might actually work really well with the idea that I have for the alcoves as well. Yeah, I'm just going round in. Not to get ahead of myself either, I've been trying to work out what I would like my first emote to be. Obviously, as subscribers of Epic Name Bro, November and I have the EMB. This is my personal favourite. Sunbro himself. Solaire, praise the sun. But I'm wondering, it's probably going to have to be something like Carlos, the magenta sheep, in all his fabulous glory. There we go. So let's see if we can fill this in now. So how many glass do we have? So we could do 9 and then 1, 2, 3. So for you, Blue Castro, you see me typing EMB praise, but for those who are subscribed to that particular streamer's channel, they will see a particular emoticon. And I think it pops up in the stream sort of video area. in the chat box. And when you have a certain number of subscribers, not subscribe. Oh, you see people. That's all right then. Never mind. But yeah, when you have a certain number of viewers, or is it subscribers? It might be subscribers. November will know. You can create your own on the stream, but you get a certain X per subscribers. Do you know what I mean? So the first time you'll be able to create one icon, and then you'll create a second one, and if you go on to be monstrously popular, you might be able to create 20 or so. Yeah, November was drinking tea. Exactly. All those icons have been created for EMB by a very talented pixel artist who's just released a game, actually. I believe it is called Tower 57. It looks monstrously hard and absolutely gorgeous. I should really be standing on some sand to do all this. There we go. Swing and a miss. There we go. One emote per subscriber level. Okay. And you get 3 emotes when you hit the affiliate program. Fine. Yes. So what we're talking about, Castro, is, for example, you might type, I don't know, L79 Carlos Womp, and instead of seeing those letters, you would see a little icon that I had designed, or someone had designed. My pixel art isn't bad, but it's not on a certain level. Oh, that looks tasty, doesn't it? Magenta to the rescue. And it's quite nice. Let's just see if I can do something else cool. Yeah, that was good. November, that's extremely kind of you to offer. I may well take you up on that, but I would commission you properly for it. Oh, that'd be awesome. The more I think about it, the more awesome that would be. Oh, I really can't, because I've got this. It runs all the way to the computer, and so it's actually on top of my arm while I'm gaming. I really need to get a proper microphone. Grr. Okay, so I believe the map room is kind of ready. Nearly ready. Sometimes less is more, and sometimes more is more. It's just bump, bump. Put the flower pot in with the flowers. I suppose that makes kind of sense. Terracotta go up. That pink here. Up we go. Grab more cobblestone. I'm tempted actually to create quite a lot of slabs and quite a lot of, just to stop it from stacking everywhere quite so much. Boom, there we go. It's a good way of getting rid of your cobblestone actually, is to just turn it all into slabs and such. There we go. Oh, cobblestone wall, we can do something with that as well. A map on the horizontal surface, yeah, I mean that was a really, really good idea. That hadn't even occurred to me. Yeah, like a Game of Thrones RPG style. Yeah, it's a real pain. Wallop. But sadly, I think it's the item frame, it just does not go on the floor. No, it won't do it. You didn't put item frames on glass, look, but it's not quite the same. Get down those stairs. Now, it was a good call. That would have been quite nice. Oh, look at all the sugar. Sweet moon sugar. Speaking of which, that may be one of my favourite lines in any film ever. Is in is it Lock, Stock? No, I think it's Snatch, where he offers Bricktop some sugar in his tea. Sugar? And Bricktop says, "No thanks, Turkish. I'm sweet enough." Yeah, it's quite a tense scene, that one. You know, there's a lot of sort of brooding, tense malice in the air. You know, and I was just sat at the back of the cinema going, "It's great." Also, if you haven't seen Darth Vader with voiceover provided by Bricktop on YouTube, just Bricktop. I think it's called Brick Vader or something, but just Bricktop and Vader, and you'll find it. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. It is not, however, safe for work or children or anything of the kind. You know, since it's taken directly from Snatch, which is a movie that has a little bit of swearing in it. Have I just blocked this off and now I can't get through? I can't use this as my favourite cut through anymore. Denied. Okay, never mind. Not that big a deal. Yeah, this is Bonza. Check this place out. Dragon Age Inquisition War Room, yes, whether you're looking at sort of Ferelden and the other places, yes, absolutely. I need to play that game. I need to play it on the I've got it on PC and PS4, I think. I think I must have, whenever that normally happens, it happens because I've gotten annoyed with the control system on the PlayStation. Because I use one of these. You see these twin sticks here? I use these like most horses conduct equine dentistry. Not well. Not without a lot of practice, anyway. That's cobblestone, that's fine. so 64 of those. Put those in there. Cobblestone come out. Slabs go in. Yeah, kinda. Okay. So we come into the map room and there's going to be maps and such like. Now I don't know whether to put them across here. I haven't even got anything to use. I've just put it all away. So I don't know whether to have like a great big thing that sort of sits in front of this alcove, like a wooden. So that'd be 5 by 4 at least. I'd make it 5 by 5, but then we'd lose that lovely alcove detail. I don't want to lose the alcove detail. So that'd be like a 20. Or we can go mental and just have something huge in the middle of the room that you kind of have to walk around, like we have at the moment, but on a bigger scale. But I think it might be better if we have the ability to have 4 maps, just in case we discover any more Eldritch teleporters in the world. Chat, what are you saying? Dragon Age. Boring and dragging game, but with final DLC it's so great. Okay. I don't think I have any of the DLC. I'll have to look into that. Castro played Flow the other night. Yes. You just waggle the thing without touching buttons. You did well because playing on your phone. Yeah. Oh, okay, so the last DLC makes everything make a lot more sense. Okay, that's good. Mango, welcome back. Discover. Banging. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get some of those slabs back. Because I've had an idea. Oh, that door tried to slam itself in my face, but I was ready. Boom. And then just because I'm an absolute anarchist, I'm just going to dump these here. Yeah. Now, Vertis Miner. Swing and a miss, thank you for that. Slabs go back. Grab cobblestone wall. There we go. Bonk, bonk, ba-bonk, ba-bonk, ba-bonk. There we go. Place looks properly boss now. What do we think, chat? How does that look? A tilt game, yes. Yes. Yeah, that game company did really well with all of their stuff, in my opinion. I mean, they were producing it as a first party company as well for Sony. I think quite a few of them were even launch titles, maybe. Does that add anything to the room? Nah. Boom. Okay, this place is jumping. It does look good. It's by the guys it's by the folks who made Journey, and Flower. 35, is that going to be enough? Or we could put it here. One there, one there. What would these do? I wonder how good it would look if you wrapped it around. No, but you can't wrap it around because you can't have two entity objects here and here, for the same reason I can't place two torches. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. I'll tell you what we can have though. Let's have a little chandelier. Yeah, I would like to do some more. I'd like to do some more voiceless chill streams. I think they're very cool. I really enjoy doing them as well. Cause it's quite nice not to have to perform. Don't particularly perform for the camera, but you know what I mean. You're not being stared at all the time. And that can be really quite enjoyable. There we go. And we can use the back sides as well. Boom. Yeah, I was interested playing Rime because the way it gave me that achievement right at the end. It was a very interestingly named achievement, and so I went and I had a brief look at what the game's main themes were. I shall not mention them here in case you do not wish to be spoiled, but it's quite an interesting what they've done with it. It's quite. I heard a noise. I just need to wait for that to pop up on there. JE is hosting me with 15 viewers. Thank you very much, sir. That's extremely kind. I will one day return the favour. One glorious day. It'll be amazing. I guess welcome to Terracotta Survival, you guys. Hello. Welcome. My name is Jamie, and I need to sleep because it's dark and the monsters come out when it's dark. I don't like monsters because I'm a coward. It's true. So yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about Rime. Yes, I did a chill stream of Rime, and I did go and have a look at the basic plot points because I had my suspicions and my suspicions were confirmed. But I won't go into it here. But if you do wish to know, Castro, because I know you're quite enjoying the stream, then I will tell you. But again, not here. I don't want spoilers posting on the stream or on YouTube, because people do not appreciate that very often. Cool. So we got some chests. We're gonna just put a few creature comforts into that room, I think. Just a few. Namely, a crafting table. Boink. Just in case. Let's have a couple of chests about the place as well. Down the back. Boom. There we go. And this room, I think, is ready to host our maps now, which is very nice. Finon, hello, hello. Yes, the shaders are really, really nice. If you use the version command, you'll see what I'm using. It's basically Optifine to allow things like the funky zoom, and Sonic Ether's unbelievable shaders, Zeus, and the Ventura pack, I think we're still on. Yes, Ventura by Irish. So yeah, it's really, really lovely. I'm very fond of Ventura, actually, because it's got a nice sort of funky techno 80s retro Thor Ragnarok throwback feeling to it. Maps, that's what I was doing. I think we might need a bigger enchanting room as well, you know. Okay, so this is the Grand Mesa. So we are here, and as you can see, that's a lot of Mesa. Okay, so that's top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. There we go. Let's go and set these up. Ragnarok. It's the magic word, isn't it, right now? So good. So good. Is it okay to say it's just because it's Jeff Goldblum that it's that good? I think it might just be because it's him. Possibly. There's quite a good story that Jeff I think Jeff Goldblum himself told on one of the talk shows once, and he basically said, people always come up to me. He said, people come up to me and they say, Jeff, is it Goldblum or is it Goldblum? You know, if we wanted to call you Mr. Goldblum or Mr. Goldblum, which do we use? And he said, my answer to these people is always the same. How dare you talk to me? It was quite good. It struck me as funny. Okay, fine. Here we go. Bump. Bump. There we are. Over here now, yes. So it's definitely tracking the map, which is very cool. Finon. He's in the Jurassic World sequel. I have not seen the trailer. However, it being Jurassic World, I will watch the shed out of it. Yes, it will be amazing. You got Guardians 2 and Homecoming. So you're now up to date with Marvel movies. Very nice. If I get a vanilla survival server, you guarantee that you personally will be present. It's interesting to me. This is interesting to me. I may have an extra server just knocking around. So this is the Grand Mesa. This is where we are. And let's just take everyone on a very quick tour. I mean, Finon hasn't had the tour at least. You know, so we have a little terraced farm, some terraced farmland here, which is quite nice. This is the original house. At the top was the maze, was the map room. It took me a long time to come up with a decent name for that one. And then we have the enchanting room, which is basically full of books. Occasionally some enchanting happens in there, but mainly it's there for books. Quite a few people do still play Finland, but I think it's the real diehards like me. And my 8-year-old plays. He would play Minecraft 24/7 if he were allowed to, which he's not. But he's just kind of started playing survival. He's still about 50-50, but he is now starting to enjoy those particular challenges. So we have a portal to Nether, also known as the hot place. We have a station here with a minecart system, with a very nice front garden. That front garden. That's the bin. We chuck stuff in there that we don't want. Off it goes. Bye bye. We're growing some pumpkins. This is Leroy. I think that's Leroy. Or that one. Or him. Anyway, one of them is Leroy. We have some cows. This is, let me show you, Bob Hard. This is Blue Castro's residence, personal, private residence, but I can show you around. It's like MTV Cribs, isn't it, really? Yes! Love that show. There's a lot of magenta in here, magenta being the one true colour, of course. Got some glorious... Now this is quite nice. The normal shader, if you look through normal glass, it doesn't corrupt the incoming light at all. But if you go to the stained glass... Oh, come on now. That's some attention to detail. I quite like that. And Castro does actually have a second house called Bob Harder. I do believe the current plan for the third house is Bob Hard with a Vengeance. Let me know if that's not accurate, Castro. Pink sheep, pink sheep. Yeah, you know, we're not just raising white sheep, you know, like animals. That's Carlos. He is a scientific sheep. He is the magenta sheep for the stream. We have a red sheep as well, actually. There he is, hiding in the corner. Lime sheep. I need to get some more dyes. We need to get some colour up in here. What else can we show? Finnan, if you have a look at my down there, if you have a look at my that came out wrong. If you have a look at the Twitch panels below the stream, you will notice that I'm running on about a 6-year-old PC. The key really for stuff like this is just shader cores. So any sort of titanium Nvidia card will make absolute mincemeat of this. I'm running on. Did I hear a skeleton? No. Yeah, you know, this thing's only got about 400 odd CUDA shader cores, and this is on Ultra. I switched it onto Ultra, and then I turned a load of other things on as well, and it still runs sweet as a nut, to be honest. It's really good. This is not the interesting strip mine. The interesting strip mine with Bob Harder is this way. Immolated myself there once. You know who you are, who redeemed 600 diamonds and put me in the hot place. Some scars never fade. Doing. Let's go and check out the other biome. Don't do strip mines. Yeah, I do. So this is a strange and eldritch teleportation device, which just appeared here one day. I have no idea how it appeared here. We step on it, and it takes us to a completely new biome. Mega Tiger Hills biome, to be exact. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. And we have a new strip mine. Huge decorated vast halls after your wake. Yes. I can always hear beasties down here but never see them. Very strange. Oh, potatoes. Nom nom nom. Leave some eggs here because why not? Let's go to sleep. Your mines look like the mines of Moria. Well, this is it. I mean, you know, obviously as a gentleman of taste and breeding, you are going to generate really cool mines. Me, however, I'm just after them diamonds. But I dig just as greedily and just as deep. We're on about Y13 here, Y14, so that we don't get dunked in the hot stuff. Here we are. Bob Harder is this way. Aforementioned hot stuff. Looking for some... No, we're not going to do that right now. Hot stuff. Right, so here we are. Bob Harder. Classic lava decor. Lava underfoot. Oh, and a cake. Nom. Thought I might have left something in there. We have a mine shaft over this way, which is very cool. But that kind of brings you to the end of the tour, really. There's not much else to look at the moment. Have spent a lot of time doing up the farm though, and the Finnan, it is getting late. It is very late for you, dude. Thank you for staying and chatting with us. It's very good to see you. I have to build your monuments of if I do start up a vanilla server, I will let you know, sir. Don't worry. Absolutely. And while I'm thanking everyone, thank you, Jay, for hosting me again. Again, you know, like he learned his lesson the first time or anything. Oh, it's too dark here. I'm going to get my face et, I can tell. Okay, we have definitely not been here yet. This place is way too dark. Oh. That's not really helpful. Let's do that instead. There we go. Drop a light there. Do my usual trick of nicking all the wood in the area. There we go. So at least now we can't get snuck up on. Not very easily anyway. Okay. Can I place? I can't quite reach it. There we go. So obviously none of this is going to save us from getting shot in the face by a skeleton, but it does save us from creepers, which are the real trouble down here. Particularly as we're always so close to lava. Really don't want to get et. Jay will play too, you guarantee it. Excellent. Jay may well be saving for immolation, we just don't know. We just don't know. And as Castro proved, you do need to very carefully choose your moment. I mean, I'm not really carrying very much at the moment. I do have a nice pickaxe, must be said. I'm often complimented on my pickaxe. But yeah, it's bloody dark. Again, it seems to be the world's quietest. I am on normal difficulty. That reminds me, we need a hardcore game. Oh yes. Need a hardcore stream. Just so you guys can watch me cringe and be even more ridiculously cautious than I normally am. Can't see anything down there, but it doesn't mean there isn't anything down there. Let's have a look at our... Lol. I am a little bit sensitive about lava paddling. Just a tiny bit. I'm glad though, because I mean, in a way, it's a good way of interacting with viewers. As with most games, you know, Twitch. I think the reason that Twitch does so well is there we go. It is the sofa that we all used to sit around as kids and play games around. It is that effect, that social. Oh, I definitely heard something there. It is that social aspect to it. You know, you can sit down and play a game on Twitch, and it's just like you've gone round to a mate's house, and you're all taking turns to suck at Wipeout, you know, or arg, I have lost my axe. It's going to make this a lot slower. So we're going to need to come back this way. I mean, obviously there's a lot of... Oh, hello. That sounds like our first spider. Okay, I can hear several monsters now. That's good. They're spawning, finally. It's been so quiet. Nothing down that way, though. Cool. It is getting late, however. It is 20 past. Who are we saying goodnight to? J.E. Thank you again for the host, dude. That is very, very kind of you, sir. I'm not entirely certain I deserve it. But you're a very good example. You and several other streamers I'm trying to follow, so thank you very much for setting such a good example. Ah! Punch the fence post, man. Take it out. Oof. There we go. with prejudice. Oh, that's a long way down, isn't it? Nope. That is the way out. Yes, indeedly. So let us return to base camp, and I think we will end the stream for the evening at that point. Let us first just be seriously impressed by Bob Harder again. Entirely Blue Castro's idea as well to build on molten lava. Not like Blue Castro has a particular tendency to take me anywhere near lava. Boiling magma. So yeah, good call. Cool house. Get some cheese. What? There are so many salty sayings around Dark Souls. I'm lost. I'm sure I'll be saying a few of them before too long. I still need to start my Bloodborne stream. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be tasty. So what have we done today? Well, we have built a maze. We have built a maze. We have built a maze. We built a completely brand new map room, which is very cool. It's getting dark here. Did like the dark. Just remember this is what I was doing with this. Ta-da! We have a new maze. We have a new map room. We have some eggs. It's really useful. This is the map room. Nom. Grab that as a screenshot. What else? I had a look at a mine shaft. That mine shaft is much bigger than I gave it credit for. We're going to have to map that thing out properly. Yeah, so I think we've done quite a lot. I've also been blessed with quite a few viewers this evening. So thank you for those of you who have been here the entire time. Thank you for those. Thank you to those of you who have been here for a little bit of time. You're all most appreciated. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jamie, and I shall see you very soon. See you later.